Hello, good evening, everybody. Let me know in the chat if you guys can hear me okay. That way I know this is all working. As you know, Marina is the expert in this, and I am not. So it'd be helpful to know if things are working. Hopefully you guys can hear me. All good, says Frankie's Bride. Well, you guys may have heard already, they just announced that the first showing of Fantasmic was canceled due to technical difficulties. So now they gave me a ticket for the 10:30 showing. So those of you, especially Elaine, who was trying to hang in there to stay awake, now she has to wait until 10:30 to watch it, but I still will be going live to it tonight. We just have to get in the line again for when they start letting people in. I don't know if they are letting people in or not, but earlier I lined up, I grabbed my spot. I did learn a couple things which I think were interesting, was that if you have a Belle Terrace dining package, which is what I did today, you are able to stand in the back. Some of the other places that you have dining packages for, because you might block some of the VIPs areas, they do not allow it. I think we're gonna walk around for a little bit before I go get in line. They said they'd start letting people in, letting people queue up near fireworks, so we've got a little bit of time for that. But yeah, some interesting stuff, at least that I learned since I've been there. But being able to stand, I grabbed a spot right in the very front, but then I realized that when I asked the cast member if I could stand in the back, they said with a Belle you can. So I'd much rather prefer to stand the entire show than sit down, because it sucks getting back up at my age. Yeah. Let me see who all is here. Let me stand over here to the side a little bit. I can hear the speedboat going again, or maybe it's just a raft. But if you guys didn't see that post on our Instagram, like a speedboat came ripping around the rivers of America earlier when I was waiting, and I got video of it. Marina posted on there, but it looked like you were watching a Universal Studios stunt show. It was crazy. All right, let me get on over here real quick, see who all is here. Let's see. I can see Elaine and Liz and April, Kathy, Amy, Eddie, a Magical Maddie, Frankie's Bride, Vincent Familia. Oh man, there's everybody's here. I super appreciate you guys. Corky, Senator Palpatine. I appreciate everybody being here. I know Marina's not here, and she is kind of the life of this channel. Oh, she is here. I see her typing in the chat here right now. I'm kind of just going through stuff. Tracy D, Chris Dye. So, hey everybody. So yeah, that was a little bit of a slow start. I guess to give you a little background, I had purchased a dining package for the standard viewing package for Belle Terrace. It was actually pretty nice. It was $55. So it's not much more than what you would normally pay to eat there, just maybe another 20 bucks or something. But I got a starter, which was, what I ordered was the chicken pot pie soup, which is, imagine like a thicker chicken soup with a biscuit in the middle of it that you can crunch up and eat with a spoon. It's absolutely delicious. Marina and I have had that before and we loved it. And then I ended up getting the pork chop, which was had some type of crust on it. I think maybe a pistachio crust, but it was actually really good as well. And then for dessert, they had a cherry granola type thing, which was tasty as well. And it was $55. And when you book the dining package, you choose whether you want it for the first or second show. I had chosen the first show, so I could try to get some sleep tonight. And they give you a ticket afterwards, and you go up, you line up over near the Harbor Galley at a certain time. And yeah, then you take your seats. I was the very first person in line, so I got to pick the primo seat in the front. But then when I found out that you can actually stand up, I was thrilled, so I stood up and walked to the back. Hey, Disney Parks Lover AZ. Pam, how are you? I'm assuming Marina is chatting from Texas. Yes, she is. Otherwise, she would not allow me to come here for a dining package without her. I know that much. She would definitely want to be here right now with me if she was not playing with our little granddaughter. But she'll be home soon. Let's see. I'm in text my beautiful granddaughter. Yeah, our little granddaughter is looking absolutely gorgeous. We can have some. I'm so jealous that Marina got to spend all this time with her. Well, I have to go to work, which is no good, but yeah. So I'm just wandering around right now for a little bit, heading towards Galaxy's Edge for a little bit until we have to make our way back over. But in order to make sure I do get a good seat, because now they're going to combine everybody, I will be spending a fair bit of time in line, waiting in the spot where they're going to load us on over there, because they're going to take everybody from the 9 o'clock showing and the 10:30 showing and put them in one spot. So part of the stream might be a little bit boring. We'll take a bunch of questions, do a little Q&A maybe, try to pass some time while we're doing it. There's Robert's in here. April. Yeah, she is pretty precious. The little girl is pretty precious. Marina's got to change diapers. She hasn't done that for a long time. I reminded her I'm only a few years away from she to start changing my diapers. But yeah, I don't know about getting on any rides. I'm really nervous about not getting a good spot. Even though I know we have plenty of time. Of course, I don't know exactly what time it is right now. I got my phone here somewhere. Let's see here. It's 8:40. So fireworks, what are at 9:30? I'm definitely not going to go over to Main Street to watch fireworks, just because of the fact that I don't want to miss out getting a good spot. I want to just be able to stand in the back again, but we will see. Thank you, April. Marina goes, it's 10:40 because she's in another time zone. But hey, Danny, how are you, sir? We miss you too. We haven't been live for about almost 2 weeks now, I think. But yeah, Marina is live in the chat from another state right now, while I am braving the park. When I got here, it was so busy today, so busy. I expected the dining package area to be completely full, but it wasn't so far unless there were more people still coming in, because we were still a good half hour away from the beginning of the show when they canceled it. And thank you to Senator Palpatine for letting me know that he heard that it was canceled before I did. They didn't make the announcement for quite some time. Yeah, that's the reason I get in with the 10:30 and the 9 o'clock groups. And that's the part that I'm worried about. That's why I'm probably going to have to go get in that line for the groups to make sure I'm one of the first few people in there, so that I can make sure that I will be able to get a good spot, because the spot I had before was fantastic. It was just off to the right of center, in between two of the light posts, so you had a perfectly unobstructed view of the main stage, and that's, of course, is the one that I'm going to go for again. Oh. Almost had a lightsaber accident. You guys missed it. People getting a little excited with their lightsabers, spinning it around as people were walking by. But it is a beautiful night here. The weather is nice and cool right now. It's probably like 65, I'm guessing. So it's nice. We'll go take a peek over where you line up, see what it looks like. Marina's just talking to my grandbabies. That's all she talks about now is grandbabies. And she wants more grandbabies. 104 there on Wednesday. That's crazy. Yeah, we have been very, very lucky with weather so far this year. We have, I don't know that we've gotten out of the 70s. It's going to be like 70, I think 75 is the high this week. But it's coming, I know that much. SoCal has gotten hotter and hotter and hotter over the years. So, hey, Anofre, how are you? Hello, KK. If you're just joining us, we are going to be watching the second showing of Fantasmic, because the first showing was canceled due to technical difficulties. I sent some pictures of the group. They were doing a lot of work on the water and on the island and on the Columbia prior to this. So So there's definitely nobody here, but if you guys see where I'm at right now, we have Harbor Galley right here, and down this little pathway over here on the right is where you line up for if you have a dining package. And this includes Rancho del Zocalo, River Belle, and Blue Bayou. It's right here. There's my line partner from earlier. They're already in line. I guess I'm going to jump in line back here now too. So, yeah, there is already a line forming, everybody. So I apologize for this is what we're going to get for quite some time. So I feel bad for you guys, but I just want to make sure I give you guys the best view possible for tonight. But just that little time I took the walk to go over to walk over towards Galaxies and come back, the line has started forming. So hopefully they'll let people over there early tonight and not make us wait so long, but I think they might. Hello, Lenora. So where's everybody from this evening? Let me know in the chat. Where are you right now? What state, what country, what city? Not your actual address. I have the cushions, the one with Murphy on them. Oh, there you go. You have the seat cushions. I remember those. Let me Texas. Let me turn around so you can see me because I haven't switched around. It's probably dark over here though, but here you guys go. Push those up so I don't look too old. Welcome everybody. South Carolina, Washington, Texas, Utica, New York, South Carolina. Oh, we got another Texas in there. Rockland, California, Farmington, New Mexico. Like, no problem, D. Let me switch you guys back. Hi, D. Don't worry about so late, but Fantasmic was canceled the first showing. Oh, Ontario, California, Chris I, not too far from us. We got Washington State, El Centro, California, Utah again, Pico Rivera for Tracy D. Another SoCal person. Yeah, D, the first showing was canceled for this evening, so they gave me a ticket for the second showing. But because they're going to combine all the groups now, I am already in line over where you're going to line up for the dining packages. My goal is to try to get a spot in the back like I did last time, which I don't think I'll have a problem with. I know first is Central Valley, Visalia, California, beautiful area. I specifically asked if we had to get back in line, and I was told yes, we had to get back in line, so I'm over here. I was hoping they'd say, just come on back and jump in here, but they did not. And then they started taking down. I went to close-up cam for the rest of the stream. Is that what you want? I'll just have Fantasmic going in the background, Disneyland Explorer. Just get close, and then I'll just have Fantasmic in the background. You guys can watch me sing or act it out with live music. I hope the second show happens as well. I thought you were there. No, D. Marina's still out visiting our granddaughter. San Diego, says Richard, with Donatella Soul. We are going to be visiting the Comic-Con for an evening or so coming up in San Diego. We got that till July, obviously, but we're both looking forward to that. I just wish they wouldn't put that as the exact same time frame as Midsummer Scream, because that is my priority. Hello, Heidi. We're in Southern Oregon. Nice. Been to Oregon a couple of times myself. Been to most of the states in the U.S., but I know there's a few of them that I haven't. But majority of them, I've probably been to a good 40 out of 50 of them. I've been to a few countries as well. Yeah, everybody. I know there's not going to be a whole lot going. Hello, Walker. This July 8th, the Star Wars lands close. Oh, yeah, they're closing down I don't know if they're closing down the Star Wars land. They are closing the entrance from where I'm at here to get over to Star Wars, as I believe. Unless I'm mistaken, I think that's the part that's going to be. In case I'll be in California in December. Hope to meet up with you guys. We will be here. It is one of the best times of the year to be here during the holidays. The only better time for me is, of course, Halloween. But yeah, we'll be here. The only downside is that they block off a couple weeks in December for Magic Key holders. So if we want to come, we got to buy tickets. Hello, Giga and Jess? I think that's what that said. Hello, Richard. Richard Reyes. I think I'm in the wrong mode. The camera is not following me. Let me switch here. No, we want follow. There we go. That's better. I can point up. Yeah, when I came here earlier, I sent a picture to Marina. There was a person on that beam coming out of the sail of the ship, and she went all the way to the end. Kind of crazy. Hey, Nolalala, how are you tonight? I think you might be doing Six Flags, still thinking. Six Flags, if you're a coaster person, that's about as good as it gets for Southern California, is to get over and get on all those coasters. I'm looking forward to Six Flags because during Halloween, they put on the Fright Fest. Last year, they had a couple new IPs, which was a huge shock. They ended up pulling the Saw franchise and the Conjuring, which I don't think anybody else will be able to pull off yet. So for Six Flags to do that was pretty exciting. Hello, Lenora. But yeah, pretty excited about Halloween this year. Thank you, Nola. I am glad I'm streaming as well. I wish we were getting ready to watch Fantasmic right now, but they canceled the first show. Hey, Phil. Yeah, we haven't been live for a couple weeks because Marina's traveling in my work schedule, but we should be back streaming a couple times a week here pretty quickly. Hopefully not just staring at Harbor Galley in a boat, but we are just waiting in line right now. Waiting in line. There's I'm only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am the 6th person in line, and they do line you up. They divide you in 3 different lines: one for Rancho, one for Blue Bayou, and one for River Belle. And then they take the Blue Bayou group first, then they take, which sits dead center, then they take the Rancho, which has the, if you're looking at the island on the far left-hand side, and then River Belle is on the right-hand side, but right up against the Blue Bayou section. So if you get in the first group, you can get right on the edge of the Blue Bayou section, as well as being the River Belle, and still be pretty close to being center. My spot was spectacular, so, and I think I'll be able to get the same one as long as they don't let people in a little different. It'll be good. Oh, Mary goes, I love X2 at Magic Mountain. Let me tell you something. I went on X2, and I have no need to ever go on X2 again. That ride messed me up. I did ride Wonder Woman recently, last year during Halloween time, and that was fun. But once again, no need to do it again. 10:30. That was the cast member that was over watching our section just walk by and said he'd see us at 10:30. Hopefully before 10:30. Yeah, Fantasmic is showing nightly right now. Is it Chamaka Kantu? I think is how it is. Yes, it is showing nightly. Just the first showing tonight was canceled due to technical issues. So we're now waiting for the second showing. But as I've said to a bunch of people, they're combining groups 1 and 2, night 1 and night 2, or showing 1 and showing 2. So we're expecting to be pretty packed for that one. There were a lot of people over there, though, that couldn't, they had to leave. They were pretty bummed because if you had a dining package and you could not attend the 10:30 showing, that was it. There was nothing they were going to do for you. When you buy those dining packages, it warns you that the show may be canceled. And if it is, there is no refund because you're not paying for the show. So, yeah. We'll see what's happening here. We will see what is happening here. You can see the place looks gorgeous at night. I do believe that Disneyland and most theme parks look their best at night. This is the way that I think they always wanted the park to look, because during the daytime, your lighting is going to change throughout the day, whether it's clouds. It's never exactly the way you want. At night, though, they can control the lighting any way they want. So I always think the parks look the best at night. We'll have to see. I got so scared in Accelerator. Not. Yeah, that's a pretty scary ride. That initial launch, it takes you up that massive hill and you barely creep over the top. Not a good. Hi, Chris. Hi, Tina. How are you? We miss everybody as well. Miss everybody as well. Oh, Ghost Rider. Yeah, Ghost Rider scares Marina. It's a fun roller coaster, but man, I'll tell you, knowing that it's wood and the way it shakes, and yeah, it's a pretty violent ride. It's pretty fun though. I have not been on that for quite some time as well, but it is fun. It is fun. So have you guys all been watching the videos of Tiana's from Florida? Disney has posted a couple of full ride-throughs so far, one nighttime and one daytime one. Curious what everybody thinks. I was initially pretty excited myself when I saw the first video that was released, which was just the ending, the very last section that came down the big mountain, and I was pretty good. When they did the whole video, I guess I'm a little more disappointed And more so not because I think the animatronics look good, the sets look good. I'm more worried about the story. Oh, man, case I remember the corkscrew. Now I will tell you, oh yeah, it's safe there in Idaho. So the corkscrew was by far my first roller coaster I ever went on that went upside down. I think it was the first commercial roller coaster that actually did go upside down in a major theme park. There's a great story behind the corkscrew. So Marion Knott, yeah, not Cordelia, not the mother, but the daughter, Marion Knott, had gone up to the ride manufacturer up in Northern California, and they had built the original corkscrew as a prototype. And she saw that thing, and she had to have one. But they said that this was the prototype, and they would be building new ones, but they couldn't have it for quite some time. And Marion wanted nothing to do with that. So she actually convinced them to sell Knott's the prototype of the corkscrew, and that is what sat in Knott's Berry Farm and now sitting in Idaho from all that time ago. But that was actually the prototype of the ride. Of course, they made sure it was safe. That was my favorite ride. It had those two kind of corkscrews, one right after the other. It was a phenomenal ride. But I'm glad to see that it's still in operation. The sad part is, I think the last remaining version of Montezuma's Revenge was the one that was in Knott's Berry Farm, and they've now torn it down. They are rebuilding a new one, but it's not going to be the same ride, so I think it's gone forever. I don't know that there's another version of that ride still operating anywhere in the world. So it's kind of, they even made it a national monument, or not a national monument, but a historic site a long time ago at Knott's. Montezuma's Revenge. Same regarding the story in the new Tiana ride. Yeah, I'm trying to reserve judgment too, Pam. I just, there's no villain. You're just going on like a scavenger hunt. And I don't know what the points of the hills are or the drops. They don't really mean anything. So I'm a little disappointed. I really wish as you went down that final stop, you ended up, at Dr. Facilier's lair or wherever he ended up at. He could have been where we ended up to the underground res, and then Mama Odie brings you back. But Nico and I were talking about that was an idea that he brought up from Entertainment Connection. So if he's watching, that's where that came from. But I totally agree. Just a little disappointed. Oh, did Donatella become Carp Chronicles? Oh my goodness, how did I not see that? I guess in here it doesn't show up. I'm going back to see. Thank you so much. We very much appreciate that. Yeah, I'm scrolling back and I don't see it. Thank you very, very, very much for that, Donatella. I love the corkscrew. Same here. I love that ride as well. I loved Montezuma's Revenge. That ride, as simple as it was and the amount of space it took up, it just was so thrilling. That initial launch was something that just didn't exist anywhere else. So I think that was super key. Yeah, Marina remembers the corkscrew as well. I spent a couple nights at Knott's this week, not live streaming, but going over to see if I can spot any of the new Scary Farm stuff. But man, Knott's has got that place on lockdown. They now have shipping containers lining all the fences of the perimeter of any of the fences that are gates, so you can't see them anymore. The trees have overgrown. Areas where you used to be able to see it from certain locations, those are all gone. So they are definitely keeping it all in lockdown. So it's in Silverwood Theme Park in Idaho. See? Maria and I talk about going to some of these other theme parks throughout the world, throughout the U.S. as well. We've always find ourselves just going to Disney theme parks throughout the world. But, yeah. Check out, Camp Snoopy. Yeah, I think Camp Snoopy will be open up in the next few weeks, couple of weeks. I've gone over there and taken a look. Most of the walls are still up, but you can see the new Bugle Express, which is the new electric train that is replacing the small train there. But yeah, that'll be a fun one as well. Obviously designed more for the kiddies, which in the past we would not have a big opportunity to go to, but in a couple of years, I know Marina is going to be there. Yeah, Chimaka, the next show is not until 10:30. The problem is because they're going to be mixing both the first showing and the second showing together, because they gave everybody that couldn't see the first show the tickets the second show, the line that you get into for the dining package to get to your spot is already forming. So in order to make sure you guys get a great view when it does happen at 10:30, I am already in line. But because I said I was going live at 8:30, I wanted to keep that. So they are, Troy, they are honoring the dinner package. Only if you stay for the second showing. If you could not stay for the second showing, there's nothing they will do for you. Unless maybe you raise a big stink, but it always tells on you that if the show doesn't happen, you're not paying to see the show, you're paying for the upgraded dining experience. Because they do give you a completely different food menu when you go to the dining packages. You've always noticed it is not the same menu for these, and that's how they get away with that. You're paying for the enhanced dining dining menu and not for the seating for the show. That's just a bonus. But yeah, we can see behind us one of the rides we are absolutely waiting to come back as soon as possible, which is going to be the Haunted Mansion. I think most of you are aware this is my favorite ride in the entire park. And while I love the fact they're changing the queue up and they're changing the entrance, I hope they do make some upgrades on the ride itself, but I don't want them to go crazy. I do not want anything from the latest movie. That is not an option for me because I really did not like that. But what I do hope they do is go back to more of the original designs that were done like by Mark Davis for the Haunted Mansion and bring some more of those elements back that were never actually used. We've seen that twice now. We saw a bat in a birdcage show up for about 4 or 5 days one year, which was right as you're looking down the hallway with the floating candelabra. Just to the right there was a big birdcage, and inside of it was a bat that was hanging upside down. That was actually a prop that was designed for the original mansion that never made it into it. And then during the holidays this year, they put up the Candle Wax Man in the attic, and it was a little small version of it that was sitting in the attic scene on a table that you saw it just for a minute as you entered the room and then as you actually went by. So I hope they're going to bring back some of those, because remember there was this whole exit section of the mansion called the Museum of the Weird that was going to I would love a cookie KK. I'm actually right next to the place that sells warm cookies, but they're probably out of those tonight. Oh, Jetta J said saw me on the RDN stream. Sucks about Fantasmic. Yeah, I ran into Caesar and Sylvie and their daughter earlier when I was waiting in line over here. And then when I had gotten over there as well. So they were here to show Fantasmic tonight as well. And Caesar has to get up, so they had to leave, and they were getting on a ride or two and then going home. So, yeah, the mods here are fantastic. I know, it's going to be a late one, guys. I can't believe there's 180 people here, and we're waiting in line right now. I really appreciate you guys showing up. For those of you that did just join, because it looks like a pretty big jump, the first showing of Fantasmic was canceled. And we are going to see the second one, but because they're going to combine the dining packages, there is going to be a pretty heavy crowd, so I want to make sure I get a great spot, so I'm in line already. So we will have a great spot for the 10:30 showing as long as it happens. Frankie's Bride, did you see Mrs. Knott's buffet for Scary Farm can dine from midnight to 3? Yes, I did, Frankie. I am so happy. I was telling Marina and Nico Noah, our Halloween evening is going to be perfect. We're going to be able to hang out at Knott's Scary Farm. We get to see all the scare actors. We'll have seen all the mazes already, but hang out with people. Halloween evening, a lot of the characters that are in the streets make their way into mazes and do extra stuff. If you guys remember last year, when we were in Waxwork, Marina had a scare actor attached to her the second we walked in the maze and literally chased her through the entire maze all the way through the exit. Was it Mesmer? I think it was Waxworks. All the way through it, all the way to the end. It was fantastic. But being able to do all that and at the end of the night, go have a breakfast buffet? Oh, it doesn't get any better. Marina knows breakfast is my favorite thing in the entire world when it comes to food, generalized food, as we talk about lunch and breakfast and dinner. But yeah, I'm super excited. Super excited. We've already got our Scary Farm Everyday passes for this year. Can you stream Scary Farm? You can. They always tell you that you may not be able to film. Last year we were at Media Night, so we got to film the mazes, but even after that, they didn't seem to have a problem with it. So Marina has streamed a couple times. If you go back to our channel and take a look, you'll see Marina streaming live from Not Scary Farm. A couple different nights we did it. But I'll tell you, during Scary Farm, I literally went more than Marina, because she would get bored, because I would go there to take photos of scare actors, which you can see on TWC Photography on Instagram. has a bunch of scare actor photos that I was trying to practice my photo skills. But yeah, I went, I don't know, 2-3 times a week, easily. Wednesday nights, Sunday nights for sure, because those are the dead nights. There is no Wednesday night this year. Yeah. So Donatella, did I miss that message? I think Marina caught it. Oh, so yeah, Donatella. So the buffet probably happened, but this is a breakfast buffet after Scary Farm, so it doesn't start until midnight. So it's going to be fantastic. Yeah, it's going to be fantastic. And being breakfast, I think it'll be awesome. Is there a 9 p.m. Fantasmic show? It was canceled, Brandon. So the first showing was at 9 o'clock. It was canceled. They say the second show is going to happen, which is at 10:30. We had the dining package tonight, so they are going to give us. They gave us tickets for the 10:30 showing, but we are already in line for people for the dining package, so we can make sure we get a good spot for everybody. I just said we were going live at 8:30, so I wanted to keep that commitment rather than try changing everything.
And if you, whenever you see me with them, because I'm sure you know.
Let's see here. Got a lot of people. Let's have some questions. So, what was out of everybody in the chat, since we're at Disney, let's talk about Disney stuff. What was the first ride each one of you ever got on when you came to Disneyland? What was the very, very first ride you ever got on? I totally remember what was the first ride I came on, because I not only came here with my parents, but I came here with my grandfather, my dad's father, and he was a construction worker that helped work on the submarine voyage. And that is what Pixar Dances is canceled for the rest of Pixar Fest. Marie's brought that up. That was crazy. 2 months early, they canceled it because nobody was going. Inner Space, that was a classic ride. You are now the size of a snowflake. Yeah, that was a great ride over in Tomorrowland. So Inner Space, mine was the submarine ride. I think it was called Submarine Voyage at the time. It's got to be everybody here has a fond memory of what the first one was. I'm guessing, Liz, the reason they did the Pixar Fest is because people weren't going, and it really had nothing at all to do with Pixar. It really had nothing to do with it. Oh, you were in a stroller in 2003? Well, you went on the stroller ride. That's what I'm guessing, KK. My first time here, I think, was 1979. I think I was 9. At least that's what I remember. That is definitely what I remember. Yeah, it's been a interesting evening here, packed, but there are now, the line's getting a little bit longer here, people waiting to get in, even though it's so, but they said they'd start handling stuff during fireworks. I just don't want to lose a spot here. Trisha H says, is that the Pixar dance at the Fantasyland Theater by Small World? No, this is the one over at DCA, over in Hollywoodland, that small stage outside of Monsters, Inc. And it was literally, they had people come out and dance, but there was no characters. It was a very odd choice. There was a DJ, but nothing really happened. They went the Mad Hatter Dance Party or Electronica. Yeah, they just really didn't do much. And it didn't get, even the opening night that it happened, it got pretty bad reviews from everybody that went. So, 20 people are. My first ride was an A-ticket attraction. Oh, so like the carousel? Those would have been the, for those of you that are younger, when the park first opened up, you bought ticket books, and there were A, B, C, D, and E ticket attractions. A being the calmest, like the carousel, and E tickets being the best attractions in the park. Which is why in the back to this date, there is still a restaurant for employees only called the E-Ticket. And Chris, your birthday is coming up. Thank you, Dee. My birthday is next Sunday, the 9th. Normally we would try to come here on my birthday, but I will be working. We have a show that I have to attend at work, but we are reservations for the 10th, so we'll probably end up doing a birthday stream on June 10th, a Monday night. So a week from tonight. Is there a dance party by Small World? Or nope, this is the one at DCA, Liz. That was the one that they canceled. Basically 2 months old. D, he's going to be really, really old. Yeah, I will be old. I don't qualify for discounts yet, but I'm getting there. Now I'll be 54 years old. So, on June 9th, the cover bands at Tomorrowland Terrace. I agree. They definitely need to. They need to bring back, I think, a lot of stuff. I remember when they were really much bigger into live performances. I don't know if you guys saw, they just did the new, I think that was Marina was referencing, the Mad Hatter, the Alice in Wonderland show that's going to take place in Paris. It's this massive, massive production with like BMX racers, dancers, amazing looking sets. And we don't have anything like that here. I don't know if they're just not popular enough, if it's too expensive, or just maybe Paris is really big into live entertainment, but I agree. But back when we were kids, we had a nightclub here inside in Disneyland called Videopolis. Sandra says, you almost qualify for those Denny's 55 meals. You know I'll be using it. You know I will, Sandra. June 9th is Donald Duck's birthday too. Hoping to take him a cupcake and see how that goes. That'll be nice. Hello, Hula Gal. Nice. Nice. But yeah, there was a dance club here called Videopolis that you can come to after hours, and it was just a nightclub inside the park. And then Knott's Berry Farm had a too called Cloud 9. Videopolis as a name still exists at Disneyland Paris. And when we went to the Halloween party, that's exactly what it was. They had a live DJ set up in Tomorrowland. They had one set up outside Videopolis, and it was all Stitch themed. It was very, very cool. Hello, Disney Hula Gal 28. Hello, Jenny. This Saturday is mine, and I'm celebrating early by running a half marathon. Ooh, Jenny. I don't know why you'd want to do that. Just kidding. No, you're a better person than I am. Electronically was so much fun. Disney World got a fancy new drone show. I know. The crazy part, they only get a drone show. They have a drone show you don't have to pay to go watch because it's at Disney Springs. So you can just go shopping, have dinner, and watch a drone show. And we get a canceled first showing of Fantasmic. Oh, nice. Yeah, I will. We will be using those. Every discount I can get, I'm going to take advantage of. Marina knows it better than me, but I love to save money. I do. I feel bad that I'm just sitting here. Let's turn around and give you guys a little bit different view. We'll give you a view of a haunted mansion, which I haven't taken the Mark Twain in a while to look down on it. We do need a drone show here. We absolutely do. I don't think there's any issue. It depends on how high up they go. But if they can shoot fireworks up as high as they do, I don't see why they can't, from an airspace, considering how close we are to the airport. But they should be able to do that. Oh, Kitty Cat loves Disney forever, says my birthday's in June as well. And Marina's like, boo, save money. I know. Gotta save for that retirement, sweetie. You want to be able to visit your grandbaby as often as possible. Take her to nice places like Disneyland. This place is expensive. They can fly up to 400 feet. Yeah, see? That doesn't seem so crazy. I don't know how tall the Matterhorn is, but they definitely shoot fireworks off pretty high. Pretty high. But yeah, I wish I could take you guys around a little bit more, but it is becoming difficult because I don't want to lose my place online. Because there's definitely a line that goes almost all the way to the Harbor Galley now. They need a waiver. I know, Palpatine, I saw you were getting all into drones now. I had a couple of DJI drones over the year, but it was weird because the path of flight or the restrictions literally went through a backyard. So if I took the drone to the backyard, I could take it off in part of the backyard, and I'd go to race it out to the street, and it would just stop because I hit some wall that I wasn't allowed to go through because of airspace. I don't even know, but it kind of screwed up. Chris, do you know great moments with Mr. Lincoln closed and when reopening? I do not, D. I know that I knew that it was going to be closing down and that it was coming back. And if I'm remembering correctly, it was going to come back with a brand new version of Abe Lincoln, a brand new animatronic. Is it getting busy? It's kind of busy, Marina. The line kind of goes over to, as you're getting towards Harbor Galley. I think a lot of people are going to try, a lot of people that are here for the I don't know how many people got tickets. When they were handing out tickets for the next showing, not everybody was getting in line because maybe, I don't know if they couldn't stay, they had to go to work tomorrow, they had to go to school. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but, and I don't know how many they sold for the later showing. But dining packages, when I checked this morning, there were still some available for Rancho today for the second showing. Could you see happy 14th month member anniversary? Thank you. Yeah, I heard it was have a new Walt animatronic as well. So I think there's going to be some updates to that as well. I know they're investing in the parks. I just, I'm all about change. I just want good change, and I don't want cheap change. That's all I don't want. As this place gets more and more expensive, I think the expectation should be higher and higher and higher. So we'll see. Like I said, I'm looking forward to getting on Tiana's. Jumping back to a conversation took place a few minutes ago, but looking forward to it. I just need to go on it myself. Gary, my youngest granddaughter, turned 2 today. Nice. I think, Marina, how old is our granddaughter now? Is she 2 months yet? Not yet, right? 7 weeks? I don't even remember. That was a good napping spot for me. Oh, I'm sure you did, Dee. There are a few here in the park. For 14 months, congrats, and thanks for being part of the crew. Yes, thank you very, very much. I think they could now. I think they could. It is much more difficult to make a character of somebody that's real than it is to make, you know, of a fictitious character. That's why the dinosaurs in Jurassic Park works well, because we've never seen a real dinosaur. Oh my God, are you serious? I'm assuming you're talking about her birthday today. Is that what you're talking about, Marina? I don't know what the "oh my God, are you serious" was for, sweetie. I have no idea. Oh, and she's not typing anymore either. Unless I'm missing something here. Uh-oh. I don't know what that meant. She can't believe you forgot how old the grandma is. No, I don't think that's what it is. These are weeks. These are weeks. What is she? Is she surprised that I... 2 months on the... So I said 7 weeks. So I'm like almost exactly spot on. Almost exactly spot on. Come on now. Yeah. Maybe it's more my daughter's watching too. And she's mad. Oh. Excuse me, do you mind if I just walk over here and then come back?
Yeah.
Oh, cool, thanks. All right, guys. A nice gentleman next to me. It was cool with me walking down here just a minute to come back. So we're not sitting in the exact same spot. At least you guys can take a look at where the show's going to be tonight. Yeah, but so the island is pretty much dark. It's much darker in person than I'm looking on the phone right now. But yeah, so you can see there's the big group of everybody down here, all the cast members. It's Brittany, the lead, walking everybody through the stories of how they're going to process this evening. They're doing everything. Uh-oh. Nice. I think maybe there could be a problem. I just heard two people walk by. Two higher-ups here walked by and go, "Fun, fun, fun," and they walked out of this area with all the text just standing around. Oh, that would be a bummer if this one got canceled. It would be a super bummer. I'm hoping not. I am hoping not. We'll see, but that conversation did not go well. You guys can see there's a big group of text on the other side of these people up against that railing over there. And I heard him just say, "Fun, fun, fun." Those two people that walked out, so that hopefully is not a bad sign. Hopefully not a bad sign. Let's see here. Disney Hulu Gal says, I can't wait to see Phantoms in person. This will be our first time, or my first time watching since I came back. Hello, CM Joey. Hello, Daniel Delgado. We're doing pretty good here. We are over in line for a dining package for Fantasmic. The first showing was canceled this evening. So we are in line now for the second dining package. But we'll see. We are in line early because the first one was canceled, they are combining everybody. So it is going to get packed over there. So I'm about the 6th person in line for the Belle Terrace one. So we should be able to get a good center spot. Probably stand in the back rather than getting up against the railing, so I don't have to sit down. But the spot I had earlier was pretty great, so I think we'll be able to get that one again. Then once we get closer to the showtime, I'll have you guys let me know what the stream quality looks like. And we can determine if we switch over to Wi-Fi or stay on the cell signal. But I think we're doing good on cell tonight. I think we're doing well.
Let's walk a little further, everybody.
Hey, Angie. Angie LA 53. So, yeah, a lot of people looking around trying to figure out where their spots are right now. What do you have for dinner at the Belle? It was good, D. I ended up getting the chicken pot pie soup, which is like a thicker chicken, like a cream-based chicken noodle soup, and it actually has half of a big buttermilk biscuit sitting in the middle of it that you break up with your spoon and eat, and it was delicious. They normally have that on the menu, or at least they did for a while ago, because Marie and I used to have that. It was delicious. And then for my main meal, they did have the fish was a sea bass. They had the burnt ends pasta, but I ended up going with the pork chop, and it was delicious. I will tell you exactly what I got because I took a picture of the menu. I forgot. I sent it to Marina, but let me look this thing up real quick. Let's see here. So you had the choice. For the starter, you had a farmhouse salad, a cup of chicken pot pie soup, or a deviled meatball skillet. And the entrees, you had a Big Belle sandwich, which was Nashville hot chicken, brisket mac and cheese, and a house-made slop. I thought about getting that one because that sounded good. You had roasted squash. You had a pork chop with buttery mashed potatoes, seasonal vegetables, and a bourbon apple sauce. You had a black and sustainable fish, and you had the burnt ends pasta. And then for dessert, you had the choice of a house-made pudding with blue raspberry and sour cherry with popping candy, or a cherry oat cobbler a la mode. And I had the cherry oat cobbler. Pork chops and applesauce. This is true, Jenna. Yeah, and it was good. It was good. So it was $55. So that is the standard dining package for Belle, which gives you the seating down here in front of Rivers of America. They do have an option for $90, which is the same price as the Blue Bayou, where you get to stay on the patio at the Belle and watch from there. That I think could be a little more risky. You are elevated, so you're going to be able to see the show, but there's kind of a lot of stuff in between you and there, and it's quite a bit of distance. And if you're sitting closer to the restaurant, away from the railing, you're going to have other guests in front of you blocking your view. So unless you can actually get a table on the railing for that last showing, which I think is at 7:30 for the first showing, you're running a little bit of a risk of not having the best seat. And I don't know if they'll let you move around and move chairs around for it or not. So I did not ask. I had them and they were perfect. Pot pie soup is delicious. Which was available. I, with you, Angie, we all said the exact same thing. Oh, yeah, Marina had the peach beignets. She loved them. And she told me to get some when I first got here. So I did. And mine were not good. They were not good. Mine were burnt or very crispy on the top. There was not a ton of the peach sugar on it. And the dipping sauce was very watery. I think I just got a bad one. And they were completely hollow. Well, Marina said that hers were nice and fluffy and had a big peach flavor. So I think I just got a bad batch. That would be my guess. But I did, I ate it before I went to Belle. I had my dessert to go have my dinner and then finish it off with the dessert. But yeah, what time are we right now, guys? Because we're going to get to the point I'm just going to start talking about state capitals. We have incoming. We have incoming. I think earlier Fantasmic didn't happen because there was sabotage from one of the ducks. I'm not sure though. But yeah, peach desserts are so good. Yes, I'm a big peach fan as well, but these were not that great. Now when we had the, was it taro root, sweetie? Am I saying the wrong thing when I think of taro? Those were good if that's what they were. The purple stuff. How many steak apples do you know? Let's name them all. I will even throw out Montpelier as probably the most difficult one to remember for Vermont. Ube, that's what it was, not taro. It was ube flavored beignets. Those are really good. You'd be smarter than a 5th grader. Well, I'd be probably smarter than a lot of college kids these days, because I don't think general knowledge is being taught so much. Aloha, e-ticket, aloha, lots of pineapples. I'm with you there, Mr. E-ticket. I'm guessing you may be reaching out from Hawaii, which would make us all very jealous right now. I think there's a peach pie. I think there is. I think there's like a peach pie shake or something right now at Flo's as well. Angie said ube. Yep, it was ube. I had the wrong Hawaiian food. Yeah, the best ube ones were good. Yeah, they were very, very tasty. That one surprised me. Check, check for me. Ticket got the hang loose sign. Nice. Nice. Yeah, Marina and I haven't been to Hawaii in a while. I think the last trip we took, we went to Maui and stayed in one of the Kapalua villas, which was spectacular because we had planned it as a family vacation. So we had our daughter and our son going with us. And at the last minute we canceled. So we had this really, really nice place all to ourselves. But that was a few years ago. When I think of state capitals, I need to sing the song from Animaniacs. See? I would not remember that Animaniacs song. I might be going to Sunday to Disney as a guest. Nice! Nice, Joey. Yeah, I will unfortunately will be working this weekend, so I will not be able to go. I'll be at a show, just not at Disney. Marina's like, yeah, let's go to Hawaii. I'd love to, but we do have a big trip planned for the fall/winter. We will be in Tokyo. We have an entire week in Tokyo. We will be there with, of course, a couple days in Disneyland Tokyo. And we will definitely be visiting Fantasy Springs. And we should be able to live stream a bit, shoot a bunch of videos. I really want to record some of the new attractions, and they seem to be opening up a little bit about more filming on some of the attractions. Oh, I just saw Marina come flying by. Good night, Shamaka. Sorry you didn't get to see it. But the Gremlins at Disneyland made sure we couldn't see the first showing. Rob White said, yay, Tokyo. I went back to part-time because I work full-time at the new Soboba Casino. Oh, nice! I'm guessing the casino might pay a little bit better. But you're working 2 jobs, that's got to be tough. Hello, Samuel Sellers. We are creeping closer and closer to showtime, guys. Oh, it's in San Jacinto. It's out in the Inland Empire. As I mentioned, we are in line waiting for at the dining package reservation or line to get over to our designated areas. I think as soon as the fireworks start, they'll start setting up the ropes again for everybody, so we can get over and to our positions. You like video Kino? It's like the lottery every couple minutes or a couple seconds. Marina says I need a Vegas trip. I'm thinking we do as well. Not a gambling trip, but just a Vegas trip. The only downside to that, it's over 100 degrees there right now. Hawaii would be nice too. At Vegas, if there's no gambling, it will be significantly cheaper. So do we Vegas, baby? Yeah, I do love Vegas. I like to gamble, that's my problem. I do like everything else about it. Well, most everything else, not everything. There's a lot not to like about Vegas as well. But if you guys want to see something very cool that happened today, I know I just saw Nightbot put out our Instagram page, but check out our Instagram page and look at the post, the reel from today. When I was over right here where I'm standing right now waiting for the first seating to happen, a speedboat, a Disneyland speedboat came ripping around Tom Sawyer's Island or ripping around the rivers of America, and like, I don't want to say like, you can't really do a burnout in the water, but did this big power slide at the end and started these massive waves in the middle of rivers of America. And they did it twice, and the second time I got to film the whole thing, I swear it was a Miami Vice moment if I ever saw one. Laughlin, I have never been to Laughlin, Frankie's Bride. I don't know if Marina ever has, but I have never been to Laughlin. Never been there. Marina has been there, but not forever. Yeah, I don't know. Is it much closer? Because if we're not going to gamble and we're not going to go hang out on the river, I think I'd rather go to Vegas. One place I haven't taken Marina to, which I used to do a lot as a younger person, is go to Reno. My grandfather moved from Southern California out to Lake Tahoe, so I used to spend every year in Lake Tahoe for things. The speedboat hit a duck. It's on the RDS stream. Did it really hit a duck? Oh my goodness. That's horrible. Yeah, it was like Waterworld at Disneyland. It was crazy. Absolutely crazy. Check battery life. We're at 80%. I wonder if I can lower the brightness on this. It shows that it's charging. Just making sure phone's good. I just dimmed the screen a little bit. It's more of a laid-back vibe. Yeah, I kind of got the same thing when I was thinking about Reno, but I think Reno might be a little more run down now. I'm used to staying in Tahoe instead of Reno proper, and then gambling on the north side of the island. I'm getting some text messages here. Let's see here.
Is it?
No. Huh. I don't see what they are. Oh, it was just a... There we go. Yeah, there's some weird noises coming from the Colombian. I don't know what they are. I don't know if you guys can hear any of that, but I'm hoping it's not a bad part. Yeah, that boat, Marina, that speedboat thing that came out here, that is the boat that they use to push the Columbia when it does not operable on its own. So that's what that big V-shaped thing is in the front, is what latches onto the Columbia. So it pushes it across the water when it is not functional, like they did on the reopening of Fantasmic on the opening night here. So let's hope that everything is still happening here. There are, I'll walk across here because there are a lot of techs. I don't think they cancel. I don't know if they cancel fireworks or not. I guess it's at 9:30 and they're not happening. Oh, maybe. But I'll walk over here. You can see all the techs is kind of sitting around doing nothing. You can see these techs just sitting there doing nothing. There's another guy right here. Yeah, I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I gotta get up my my ticket for tonight. But that would be bummer. I guess I'm not hearing fireworks either. So maybe fireworks did get canceled. It is definitely after 9:30. And as we can all see, there's nothing exploding in the air over there. Maybe. Yeah, maybe it's too windy. I don't feel, there's a very, very slight breeze here, but who knows what it's like up a little higher. I guess the question, was there fireworks tonight? I didn't even know. I didn't know if, I guess there were, because I heard people talk about it, but I guess because it's summertime there is. That's a bummer. That is a bummer. It's too windy. It's delayed. Oh, maybe they're just going to delay it. They only have a certain amount of time to delay things, I know that. Yeah, there are people. I'll move over a little bit. You can see people on the boat. There are some techs on the boat. Try to get a little closer. There are still techs on the Columbia. You see people walking around. Well, let's hope so. Hello, Haley. Thank you. I am back. Marina's still not back, but she'll be back soon. But I am here at the park tonight to hopefully show you guys the second showing of Fantasmic, since the first one was canceled due to technical difficulties. And it's a bad night here because fireworks should be going off, and they're not going off right now either. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Trying to see if the Disneyland app says anything about. Yeah, it says there was definitely supposed to be fireworks at 9:30. So fireworks didn't happen. The first showing of Fantasmic didn't happen. So we will see about Fantasmic's second showing. They did give everybody that wanted, that did not get to see the first showing, tickets to the second showing, which we are in line for now. That starts at 10:30, but they are supposed to start lining people up and... Uh-oh. I guess the fireworks are happening.
To friendship and beyond.
My name is Doug. I have just met you, and I love you.
Squirrel. James B. Sullivan.
Mike Wazowski. Listen, it was great delightful meeting you, but I have to study by scaring.
You don't need to study scaring, you just do it.
Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. Hey, what you doing? Can I help you? Hi, I'm Dory.
Something's wrong with you. Breathe.
Boing, 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 boing. You can't catch me.
I'm Wade.
I'm Ember. I'm sadness. Oh, hello. I'm Joy. I'm too sad to walk. Oh. Who's your friend like to play? Bing bong, bing bong. Bing dong.
Good afternoon. My name is Russell.
Woo! Oh, they're having everybody line up now. Creating separate lines. Hey Sarah, this is the fireworks, the Pixar Fest fireworks. The River Belle is for Fantasmic, which doesn't start until 10:30. The fireworks just happen to be going off right now. That's all. Hopefully you heard me. Got us queued up now. We'll be making our way over to our dining package location for the standard dining package here in just a few moments, I think. They've got us all queued up now.
About to find out.
I don't think that's daylight.
No worries. All right, thanks. All right. Sorry, guys, just checking. I heard that there were some folks already in the viewing areas, and they're not making everybody line back up, but they didn't know. just from where we're watching. There are projections over there.
I've never met nobody like you. Had friends and I've had buddies. It's true, but they don't take much of me the way you do.
Buzz Lightyear to keep me company for infinity and beyond.
Alright, let's see if they're going to see this now. Hopefully they are.
We are so glad you came. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye now. Bye. Bye-bye. Remember, please discard all candy wrappers and popcorn containers in the nearest trash receptacle. Thank you. Okay, bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye.
Alright guys, let's see here.
Okay.
I heard from somebody else that there are
Are
people
they all
already
gone?
sitting.
Is everybody
I don't
gone?
know. I don't know.
Huh?
Hopefully
Good.
we didn't get our
Oh my
seating
gosh, my
positions
cheeks
messed
are
up by
killing
following
me.
the
I
rules.
can't keep smiling
Let's see.
like this anymore. I am exhausted. I think I need a break. A little break? Okay. Whew.
Yeah, the River Belle, the premium package is $90, the same as Blue Bayou. I did the standard package, which gives you the nicer seating area. Alright, they're telling everybody which line to be in again. But I'll tell you, there are a ton of people down there already, like a ton of people. So I don't know if they're moving them out, if they were there for the fireworks or what, but I guess we're going to find out here in just a minute. Here comes Brittany. I have no idea what's going on, guys. hope so, but they're still there, sweetie. I know they want everything to be fair, so let's see what they do. Well, Dee, I asked that question if I should stay here, but they actually took down all the ropes and told everybody they had to leave and they needed to get in line again. So, all right, well, we're going now, guys. I got my ticket out. Let's go see what happens. Okay, so here's the Rancho area. There's Rancho. Alright. I think maybe they are trying to clear out those areas is what it looks like. I don't know. A little confusion because of having the fireworks. I think it'll go well. I think so. Yeah, it looks like they're clearing everybody out now. They got it. And remember, I'm going to stand in the back anyway. As long as I get my same spot, I should be good. Alright guys, let's see. They are trying. Let's see what happens here. Shortly, everybody. Sorry for the quietness. Yeah, it looks like they are clearing out the folks from the fireworks, and you can see they've already, these are all the Rancho Del Zocalo folks, so they're here already, and the middle part here is going to be Blue Bayou, and then there's another section just past that, which is where Riverboat Terrace is, where we'll be headed. And I think I should be good, hopefully, to get the exact same spot I had before, which I didn't want to sit right up against the railing because you have to sit down. But they told me I could actually stand in the back if you had a river bell, because right behind you is nothing but a walkway. It's not a viewing area. So they were allowing me to stand, so that was pretty good. So they're letting people walk down this way that don't have tickets, and all they want to do is get through to the next area. So they're not. That's what you see. Keep seeing people walk over here and try to go. Hopefully, here comes Brittany, so I think she's got it. There's one lady here that's loading up her stroller that everybody's waiting on. I don't know if you guys can see her over there. Okay, so I think they're going to let us in now. Yep, here we go. River Belle.
Alrighty, River Belle, follow down this way. It's on your right.
Alright guys, so this is all Blue Bayou. So you look, the Columbia is moving, which it didn't move at all earlier. So this is a good sign. You can see where this next rope ends over here. This is the divider between Blue Bayou and River Belle. We are going to stand in the back right over here. There you go. Round 2.
Thank you so
Thanks.
much. Welcome back.
Yep. Alright. How are you? Alright, so this is going to be our view, guys. So we're pretty much, so center is right over here to the left. Over here, when I came here earlier, I took that spot right down there in the bottom left corner, but I'd have to sit down and hold the camera up over the railing and kill myself as I tried to get back up. But here, everybody in front of me has to sit down, so we'll have this view of the show. It should be quite good. Put on my glasses. And guys, let me know what the quality of the stream looks like. If it's good, should I switch to Wi-Fi? I think we're good. At least I think it is. But you guys let me know. Uh-oh. The ship has stopped. And this will be our view for this evening. Just kidding. Looks good. All right, then I'm going to leave it here because I don't think it's going to change much, everybody. You see people brought all their blankets. They can scope out their spots. Yeah, there's not a ton of people in here yet, but I'm sure this will fill up quite a bit more. No, I agree, Will, but I think it'd be just difficult to load in seats here. I get it, but I'll tell you, that was one of the key things. So if you're sitting in the Blue Bayou section, behind you, up on the railing, is they have all this VIP sitting for Club 33 and some other folks, so they do not allow you to stand in the back. But if you buy the River Belle Terrace dining package, they do, because behind me is a walkway. It's not a viewing area, but it's a walkway. And because they don't want people standing in the walkway anyway, they're cool with you standing back here. So that worked out very, very nice. Yeah, so we did the River Belle dining package, the standard package, which was $55. It came with a 3-course meal, plus seating in this area that you see right here. So, and yeah, you're going to get a great view from over here. They do have another, they have a premium dining package, which actually allows you to watch, sorry, the wrong way, to watch the show from the patio over there at River Belle Terrace. So depending on where your table is, you could have a great seating, you could have bad seating, but they do take down all the umbrellas to try to give you the best view possible. It might be worth it, because then you have dinner, I think, at 7:30 for the 9 o'clock showing, and then 9 o'clock for the 10 o'clock showing, something like that. But it's great, yeah. But that would be an option, but that's $90, the same price you would pay at Blue Bayou and be seated at this area right over here. So, not bad. Yeah, and for $55 for the standard package, you figure a meal, a drink, an appetizer, a entree, and a dessert might end up costing you $35-40. So for $55 more, plus you get items, some items aren't on the regular menu, you get that option. So I think it's not a bad deal. The downside is if you have a big family, it's going to be, $200-300 for dinner. The other option is, as we were walking over here, beyond the Blue Bayou section, you can see over this area, that's the Rancho del Zocalo one. So you can buy a dining package of Rancho del Zocalo, which I think was $30, Marina, if I remember right. $30 or $35, and you get seating over there to the left of the stage. We're just a little off to the right, but still really good. We have one light post right here, and the other one right here. So right here we're at should be a really good spot. Oh, night D, don't worry about it. Is Blue Bayou the same dinner? No, Blue Bayou has a $35 for the Rancho. The Blue Bayou one is a an upper end menu. You can even get a ribeye steak, which is $90 as well. But you're still sitting over here, but you are seated dead center. So, see, so I'm getting a phone call for some reason. Oh no, it's my alarm telling me to check my reservations for Disneyland passes. I never want to forget to cancel a reservation if we're not going to go, so I set an alarm. Thanks. Yeah, Night D. See everybody says premium for River Belle is only. Oh, it's only for the 9 p.m. show. Oh, thank you, Cool Family Adventures. So I think that was a 7:30 meal. Yeah, the steak for the other one is a surcharge. That wouldn't be good. Sorry, guys. Here we go. Myrna thinks I just say whatever comes in my head sometimes, which is true. It's moving again, yeah. So it came out to this spot and stopped dead center and then moved back. So let's hope that it stays here now. But the nice part is if you're on this back railing, I can stand and everybody in front of me has to sit down. So we'll get a great shot, everybody. There are a lot of people on that boat. Doing an 18-point turn. I think you're right, sweetie. That would be awful, Will. That would kind of made me nervous when it stopped the first time right here. I was like, why is it stopping right here? It gets really, really close to the, and you can see it's within, 25 feet. You see the trees. It's a pretty boat. There's no doubt about that. It is getting pretty full on the left-hand side. You see here, but as you get over the right-hand side, further away from the center, there's still quite a bit of space. But I'm holding my sputter. I have permission from 2 people to stand here. Oh, Marina says she's getting a little lag. Well, there could be more cell phones coming on over here. Marina, I will check to see what this, Wi-Fi looks like here. And then if I need to exchange it, I will. But I can check it on my other phone. Forgive the jiggly. I'm juggling stuff on my hand. So I think I'm on Disney Wi-Fi here right now. Let me see what I can see here. Let's see, I'm getting a decent download speed, which doesn't matter for what we're doing here tonight. Really fast, 50 megs actually. It looks like Royal, looks like they're having everybody seating, so they're anticipating doing it, is what it looks like. So I'm here already in our position for it. Oh wow, I have the fastest upload speed in the world, guys. I'm going to switch to Wi-Fi. It is faster than most people have in their home. I have an 83 megabit upload speed, so you're going to see the stream kind of pause for a minute while I do this, but it'll be worth it, I think, guys. Hold on a sec. Hopefully everybody's back right now. Is everybody back? I think we are. Perfect. Darkness says it looks like it's coming in clean. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but I'll tell you the Wi-Fi speeds, at least right here, are faster than I've ever seen here at the park. Upload was faster than download. For you techie people out there, that's a big deal. Let me see what we look like live on my phone right now. And we should be good to go, everybody. Yeah, we're looking good. All right, here we go. So we're good, guys. Lift you up a little higher so I can get over people. Marina says we're good. Yeah, I think we're going to be have a good showing. I have no idea what time it is, sweetie. We're letting everybody know to fill in every spot possible so they can cram more and more and more people in. Although I don't... 10:06, so we still got 24 minutes, I guess people... What phone company? Martin, I'm actually using AT&T. Hold on
In
one
just
second.
30 minutes, the rivers of America will come alive with the sensational sights and sounds of Fantasmic. Get ready to cheer as Mickey Mouse calls upon his incredible imagination to conjure up a spectacular world of magic and fantasy. We're just 30 minutes away from Fantasmic.
Buenas noches, amigos. En tan solo 30 minutos, Rivers of America cobrará vida con imágenes y sonidos sensacionales de Fantasmic. Prepárense para celebrar a Mickey Mouse mientras recurre a su increíble imaginación para conjurar un mundo espectacular de magia y fantasía. Estamos a tan solo 30 minutos de Fantasmic.
All right. So yeah, your question about cell phone service. We're using AT&T right now, but I actually switched from AT&T to actually Disney Wi-Fi. So Disney offers free Wi-Fi in the park, but it's always been kind of hit or miss how good it was going to be or where it's going to be. But for some reason, at least right here, tonight, I'm getting crazy, crazy good upload speed. So we should have a great looking picture.
Just in case we have more friends that do have the diving package, so we have more for everybody. I know we
Telling everybody to scoot forward.
Okay, let's make sure we get them here soon. Yeah, just so it's like.
Yeah, once again, they're just asking everybody to scoot forward if you can so they can fit more people in here. And you must sit the whole time. No flash photography.
No freaking flash on at all.
Yeah.
Just easy of all the performers. And number 3, the park does close at 11 o'clock today. The show starts at 10:30. We're run very, very close to park close. So right after, just safely assume the park is closed.
Yes. Now they're telling us right now, so the park closes at 11. So when the show ends, you basically have to leave the park. So once it ends, we will fight our way out of here. Because I'm assuming it'll be nice and busy. But, yeah. I do have 5G, Martin, and the problem happens here is when you get a giant cluster of people on AT&T in one area, the particular cell tower that's serving that area kind of gets overwhelmed and everybody's speed drops. So sometimes you can get, you'll see we have, it'll say lag. Marina put in lag between the stream. The video is dropping frames or getting pixelated. But because the Wi-Fi is so good here, we have a great upload speed. We should say a constant, great looking video quality the whole time. So if you can be on Wi-Fi and it's consistent, the problem is as you walk throughout the park, you're going to switch from Wi-Fi to Wi-Fi to Wi-Fi from Disney. On the cell network, probably switch between 2 of them throughout the entire park, is my guess. So, but I'm being way too technical right now. Come on, guys, let's get to 200 likes before the show starts. I'm just repeating what Marina said. But, yeah, I think that should be pretty simple. I don't even know how I tell how many likes we got. We have 170. Come on, guys. We can do that. Just hit the like button. Yeah. I love that tech stuff, says Cole Family. Yeah, I'm a pretty techie guy. My job is technical. My whole life, my job has been somewhat technical. For good or for bad. But you can see what's going on around us. We have the Blue Bayou here. We got all the people gathered up on the top of the bridge over Pirates. That is a great viewing area as well. This is going to be a walkway, so people cannot sit there, but the people outside of Pirates can sit there. You have the people Oh, there are people over at River Belle, which is interesting. I wonder if because the first one was canceled, they're letting you go there. I don't know. I don't know. And then you have General over here as well, closer to River Belle, out in the front. But yeah, but so far so good, guys. Oh yeah, I bet. You have Spectrum service. Yeah, I don't know who delivers Spectrum's cellular service. It's probably going to be T-Mobile or AT&T. Spectrum is a what they call an MVNO, but I won't get too technical. But yeah, but one of those companies provides it for you. You would hope so, Cole Family Adventures, but you never know, because the whole point, I explained this earlier, when you are buying that dining package, you are paying for a different menu and the opportunity to sit in a special seat. But that may not, but you may not get it. You may not get it though. Watching people trying to squeeze in wherever they can, which is crazy. There's like a square foot of space, and they want to fit 4 people in that square foot. I'm thinking DL will call the show. I don't think so. I think the show's going to work. I think the fact that, remember that announcement they just made about 30 minutes? That announcement didn't happen for the first show. So they knew they were having troubles well before we got closer to 8:30. So I think the fact that the Columbia moved around, they have everybody seated again, they made the announcement, I think we're going to get a show. I think so. I hope so. Yeah, fingers crossed. Otherwise, I would have eaten dinner at home tonight. But I think we're going to be pretty good. There's a few people here, but there's still quite a bit of space left over here in River Belle. So it's funny, I don't understand. When I was trying to get I had a dining package reservation. Go ahead, you're good. I had a dining package reservation before I could actually get a reservation to the park. And I really don't understand how the reservation system works sometimes, because you can refresh it every couple of seconds to try to figure it out. So.
I think I see them. I see
them. No? Sorry everybody. People were behind me talking about stuff that I was trying to figure out. I forgot what I was even saying. Glad they figured it out before the first show. Yep. Oh, I was saying about getting reservations. So, yeah, it was much easier to get a dining package reservation than it was a reservation for the park today. I didn't get that until late last night, which would have been a bummer if I could not get one today. Hello, noobs. It's when people walk by me and they duck under the camera, but my camera's about 2 feet above their head. So I think we're good. Guys, so I keep having to lift the camera up very high as people walk in front of me to get to their spots. Not too far away yet. But it's funny, the Blue Bayou section is much busier than the River Belle section. I don't know, it's because, I don't know, maybe one restaurant holds more people, but obviously River Belle, or the Blue Bayou one was a minimum of $90, so. Let's see. see what happens here. I think we're going to have an issue with scooters now, people getting by. Let's see, guys. We're starting to get crowded back here. Sorry, everybody, if I seem a little distracted. There's people moving around in scooters and all that stuff. So.
Hi friends, I'm going to create a pathway for like some more friends in. Would you like to go down there more? There's more space. Well, just get them out and have them go forward. Watch out, sir.
You got it.
You can stop the recording.
That was a very smart-ass thing the employee just said. I don't know if you guys heard that or not for some reason.
Yeah, you were allowed to. Over here, right? Thank you so much. All the way down for me, all the way down.
Okay, sorry. No, they were. There was a scooter that needed to get out, and one guy said, "Well, we're going to open this up." So I was standing there, and he goes, "Sir, you can stop recording for a minute while we do this." I wasn't in anybody's way or doing anything. It's all right. I'm standing exactly where I was told by two people to stand, and that's what I'm doing. I'm not doing anything wrong or doing anything. He just didn't need to say that. That's all. We'll see. Maybe he thought I was blocking somebody, but I wasn't. But, yeah. No. It was actually a cast member, sweetie. I've been pointing the camera directly forward. I would never point the camera at anybody. You know that?
Good evening, friends.
There we go. We're
In
getting
just
close.
15 minutes, the rivers of America will come alive with the sensational sights and sounds of Fantasmic. Please be advised that guests located near the waterfront will get wet. Once again, Fantasmic will begin in just 15 minutes. Thank you.
Buenas noches, amigos. En tan solo 15 minutos, Rivers of America cobrará vida con las sensacionales imágenes y sonidos de Fantasmic. Por favor, tengan en cuenta que los visitantes situados cerca de la orilla del agua se mojarán. Una vez más, Fantasmic comenzará en solo 15 minutos. Gracias.
Yeah, no, I think the issue wasn't that I was recording anybody. He thought that I wasn't moving out of the way for them to let the person. They were taking a person's scooter, taking him out the outside of the rope to the aisle to move him further down. And I think he thought that I was not letting that happen, but it wasn't the case. I mean, nobody even asked me to move. And once he did, I moved right away. I don't think it was a big deal. So it just, when he said, he made it sound like I was not paying attention. That's all. Not a big deal. No, sorry. One of the things is, we obviously like to come here and live stream and share what we're doing at the park or share what's happening at the park with everybody. But there's some people that are just outright rude that do what we do. They come in here and they'll have the screens on as bright as possible. They'll get in people's faces. They do all that type of stuff. We try to go out of our way to make sure we don't include anybody else. When we stand in lines for rides, we point the camera up at the ceiling. We turn down the brightness on the screen when we're on a ride. Sometimes we sit in the back seat so we don't bother anybody, because the last thing we want to do is ruin somebody else's time at the park. They paid a lot of money to be here, so we don't want to be in the way of that. So I'm thinking of leaving the camera about right here. Yeah, people do get on power trips, and it's unfortunate. Yeah, or blocking other people. That's the last thing we want to do. Because like I said, my first go-around was to sit in the very front row, which would give you guys a great view, which we've done in the past, but I'd much rather stand, and if I'm standing back here, I'm not blocking anybody. I'm not going to, compromise anybody's viewing of the show. So that's what we would prefer to do, because I would hate to have somebody ruin our experience here. Because I think you guys would be surprised at how often Maria and I will come here to the park just to have a park day or just to spend time here.
Everybody must stay seated during the showing, and there is no flash photography. Thank you. Hi, everybody.
They're telling everybody that. Well, that would have been a while ago, as well, if it was $99. You can get an annual pass at Knott's Berry Farm for $99, but the highest end Disneyland annual pass right now, I think, is $1,650. And it still blocks out 2 weeks during the Christmas season, which is just insane, by the way. But that's what they do. 1993. Yeah, they were probably $99 for an annual pass. I'm with you. Marina hates it when I talk about Knott's, but I'll tell you, for $99, you can't beat that. You get that in the meal plan. You have got an amazing option. You've got an annual pass, the meal plan, and a parking pass. And you can go to Knott's Berry Farm every single day every single day that they're open, and have 2 free meals and a drink every 15 minutes. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. People running out and getting their churros so they can have a little snack during the show. Sorry, more people coming in. They're trying to make their way, trying to get to their spots or a good spot. A lot of people came in and sat down, and then the rest of their family is now showing up. That's where the blankets come in handy. Marina would always bring a blanket to these so she can kind of square off an area that these are our spots. It's just a nice way to avoid having any confrontation. Your choice was Six Flags Magic Mountain. Yep. Yeah, Christine, it's a great deal. I mean, I literally, since Marina's been gone visiting our daughter and our new grandbaby, I've gone to Knott's 3 times for dinner. I park, I go in, and I got myself a drink, couple Diet Cokes. They have this new baked potato. It's a baked potato with spinach artichoke dip and chicken with Parmesan cheese on top of it. It is absolutely delicious. I get that, a soda, and I'm good, and I pay nothing for it. It's fantastic. Fantastic. Yes, you have to. You have to, because the floor is gross. There are a lot of people walking around here. There's no doubt about that. So, all right, everybody, what time is it? Are we almost there? Did GR just ask what Knott's Berry Farm is? It would be America's first theme park, by the way. GR started off as a boysenberry farm that sold berries, and then opened up a chicken restaurant, and then evolved into the first theme park in the U.S. It is amazing. 1024. Thank you, Frankie. Frankie's bride. Yeah, so if you do have to get an annual pass, the meal plan, a parking pass, and a drink plan. But you could buy those for a family of 4 and still be under the price of a single annual pass for Disneyland. You're welcome, GR. It's one of my favorite places. It's all Old Town themed, at least that's how it started, but a great place. Jams and preserves, that's right. That's right. So you can see most people are sitting down except for the older men in the group that are still standing until the very last minute. Like myself, but I get to stay standing because I'm in the very back. So you can see as soon as you get over to the general area, you can stand all you want. Best theme park pretzels. I agree with you there, Marina. Yeah, pretzel-wise, I think Knott's just has a better bakery in general than Disneyland. But yeah, the pretzels. I always love the pretzels here, but the pretzels at Knott's are amazing. They're super soft. They're really good. And the chicken and biscuits are incredible. You have to admit it. Yep, Mrs. Knott's Chicken Restaurant. And then this year they started. There's an annual pass that sells for $350. I think it may be $400 now, called the Prestige Pass. You get the free parking, preferred parking, which is $50 a shot. You get the annual pass. You get a dedicated lane for getting into the park when it's busy in the morning. Plus, they opened up a lounge. So there's a lounge in Ghost Town that you can go into on a hot day. It's loaded with sofas, televisions. There's a drink dispenser. If you have a drink plan, you can load up with whatever soda, boysenberry punch you want. And then there's free chips and cookies as well. So it's kind of like a little airport lounge, but it's a go just to relax. A lot of people order food from like one of the barbecue places and then take it in there and sit down and eat away from all the crowds. The best part's going to be during the summer when it's 105 degrees outside. We'll see how busy it is. Oh, a fast pass. And you get one fast pass per trip. So if you want to get on Ghost Rider, you can bypass the main line to get in the fast pass Ghost Rider line or the log ride. It's kind of a cool pass, I have to admit. And then it comes with it also comes with 2 bring a friend passes as well. So you can just show up one day with somebody else and do that as well. But it's a dry heat.
Good evening, friends.
I wish it was. Here we go.
The thrilling spectacle of Fantasmic is now just a few minutes away.
A few minutes,
so
everybody.
So that you may fully enjoy this performance, the lights surrounding the rivers of America will be dimmed. For your safety and for the safety of those around you, please remain in the same area until the lights return to normal.
Oh.
And please be advised that guests located close to the waterfront will get wet. Now, get ready for the sensation you'll never forget. Fantasmic, starting in just a few minutes.
Alright guys, we're just about there.
Buenas noches, amigos.
I didn't know that, Frankie's Way, you can give it away. I've used it once, and I made the mistake of just going to the front turnstiles, and you have to go to one of the ticket booths. Yeah, you have to go to a ticket booth, and they make you physically sign something saying, you signed somebody in and took one of the options away.
Y por favor tengan en cuenta que los visitantes situados cerca de la orilla del agua se mojarán. Y ahora, prepárense para sentir una sensación
just
que
about,
no
guys.
olvidarán. Fantasmic comenzará en tan solo unos minutos. Gracias.
Alrighty here. Let's see what happens. These lights will dim and we know it's starting. They're reminding people they have to sit down. I will do my best to zoom in on stuff too, sweetie. We just snuck on in, guys. We had these two right here. Just snuck right in underneath me. We're getting there. Yep. If you're not in the very back of the section in the River Belle section, you have to sit down. Since I'm on the very back wall, I'm allowed to stand up, they said. Because right behind me is a walkway and nobody can watch the show from there anyway. Yeah, they're all sitting down right now, I think. There you go, sweetie. A little zoomed in for you. You're welcome. I just got to remember to zoom out. If YouTube would allow 4K streaming, it would still look fantastic. I agree. It would make a great barbecue place. And I will be quiet during the show, guys. But I will be reading the chat as well. The Shack, I think is what it would be called. Oh, happy birthday, Caton. Somebody else just tried sneaking in and they got caught, by the way. They tried the, oh, we need a ticket to be over here? Uh-oh, this is making me nervous, so it's not happening yet. All right, music just died down.
Welcome to Fantasmic. Tonight, our friend and host Mickey Mouse uses his vivid imagination to create magical imagery for all to enjoy. In a moment, you can experience a beautiful fantasy or an exciting adventure. But beware, nothing is more powerful than the imagination, for it can also expand your greatest fears into an overwhelming nightmare. We now invite you to join Mickey and experience Fantasmic, a journey beyond your wildest imagination.
feel good to be out of there. Nice to be back, ladies and gentlemen. Hi, where are you from? What's your name? I don't think you quite realize what you've done. Can your friends do this? Can your friends do that? Can your friends pull this out the little hat? Can your friends go? Woo! Hey, look at here. Can your friends go abracadabra? Let them rip and then make something disappear.
Another realm, I see. Their powers untold, far greater than yours, may awaken. But beware, only the grievous may uncover the mystery. Dost thou have the courage?
I don't know about this.
Dare you look deeper?
Sure.
Then,
into a nightmare Fantasmic. Imagine this. Magic mirror on the wall. All the forces of evil I call.
you have the power to
Control his mind. Oh, yes, how exciting. Let's do it.
I admit that in the past I've been a nasty. They weren't kidding when they called me a witch. Ursula will take matters into her own tentacles. Mickey Mouse is mine. Make him mine. And then I'll make him ride. I'll see him wriggle like a worm on a hole. Why not? Let's do it! Some imagination, huh?
Alright guys, well we actually saw the show. Not in the time frame we originally anticipated, but we did see it. Now the mad rush to the tram. You're welcome, Frankie's Bride. I will tell you, I think we may need to do this again, sweetie, because I think that spot that I had would be perfect for filming the entire thing. It'd be pretty spectacular. Look at all these people leaving because the park is now closed. See here. Hope everybody enjoyed that. I have to admit, I do miss the idea of having a crocodile behind the boat, especially in the fact that they reference it. I would just wonder if it's not there anymore. Did they lose it? Did they crush it? I don't know. Who knows? I have a feeling there is more to this show to come as either this season goes on or we get into next year. The show will continue to expand, and we are seeing Fantasmic as it is ready right now, and it'll continue to get better. That's my belief. We'll see if I'm right. I think it's too important to not do right. Trisha H., you are welcome, Trisha. I'm glad everybody seemed to enjoy that. But I will get out to the front, at least in Main Street, before I say goodnight to everybody. You're welcome, Sandra G. Let's see. Let's see here. Trying to make our way out of here along with a few thousand other people. Not too bad so far. I think Main Street will be the bottleneck. Hopefully they have the sides open, but who knows. If they do, I am taking it. Nope, the sides are not open. Oh, but it's not. It's bad, but it's not horrible going down Main Street. If you did like tonight's stream as well, one thing that Marina and I have been doing is we added a bunch of new Disneyland-inspired signs with a couple Knott ones thrown in there as well. You can find on our website, thewalkerchronicles.com. These are all made by Marina and myself. They're all made of Baltic birch. They're hand-painted, and they are inspired by a lot of probably your favorite rides you guys have found on the park. Free shipping, but all as well. So I think somebody may throw something in the chat about that. Oh well, there's just an abandoned scooter down here. It's just kind of weird. Kind of weird that they would do that. Let's see here. They'll have all the exits open tonight. Let's see if I can. Thank you, Chatterbox. I appreciate that. I am not the normal person in control. That's normally Marina. I'm her sidekick, but with her being out of town, I had to take it over. I find myself chatting about a bunch of various stuff that you may or may not find interesting or not. Let's see, let me unplug the gimbal so I can get everything a little further away. Let's see here. Stand over maybe near the firehouse and say goodbye to everybody. see here. All right, let's see here. Well, thank you, Rob's Video Vortex. I appreciate it. We are based in Southern California. We are. All right, no better place to do this than right here. Let me switch back to the other camera. Oh, my arm is sore. I don't know how Marie does this. All right, everybody. Well, thank you very much for joining us this evening. I'm going to call it. I don't know which way to point the camera, but you see Walt's above me in his little apartment. But thank you guys, everybody, for joining us tonight. If you did like the stream, make sure you hit the like, and if you did like it even more, go ahead and hit the subscribe channel. That does mean a lot to us. And until next time, everybody, we will see you on the next episode. Marina will be back soon, and we'll be back in the park together, I'm sure in no time. So, all right, everybody have a good evening, and we will see you on the next one. Let me see if I remember how to do this.
What's up? Can I be in your live stream?
I just switched it off of the live thing. It's not playing a video, man.